Wake up. Right now, this very second, the system you trust is choking the life out of your freedom. You grind every day, build companies, invest capital, lead teams, and what do you get? A rigged game where power doesn't belong to the sharpest minds or the hardest workers, but to the corporate puppeteers pulling strings behind closed doors. They flood politicians' pockets, shape laws, twist markets, all while pretending it's your democratic voice that counts. You feel it, right? That silent rage burning inside you when you realize democracy is just a show, a mask hiding control bought and sold like any other asset. This is your battle. This is why your fights feel endless and why progress seems stuck. But here's the brutal truth. Whining won't fix this. Waiting for someone else to save the system? Dead end. Getting angry without action? A trap that breeds bitterness and burnout. The only path is to seize your power, to stop begging for permission and start building a new map for how things must work. Capitalism itself is not the enemy. Capital corrupted by greed, secrecy, and cozy deals is. So stop treating your investments and ventures like mere money machines. Use capital as your weapon to break the chokehold, finance the impossible, fund the rebels, connect with the few who refuse to play by the old rules. You need to target the root. Corporate influence over democracy thrives because it's invisible. The deals happen behind curtains. Lobbyists, dark money, cozy dinners. You won't fix what you can't see, so obsessively demand radical transparency. Push for laws that expose and limit lobbying, disclosure rules for campaign finances, open data on where the money flows. Use every tool in your arsenal, social media, tech platforms, your networks, to spotlight corruption and starve it from light. This is not about pointing fingers. It's about rewriting the playbook so power follows ability and vision, not the size of your wallet or your backdoor connections. Next, align with the rare few who share your fire. Quit trying to compete in crowded spaces with outdated tactics. Instead, build an autonomous network, a fierce collective of founders, investors, and builders who aren't just focused on profit, but on transformation. Share intelligence brutally honestly. Forge partnerships that demolish silos. Practice ruthless meritocracy where trust and capital flow to those delivering breakthroughs, not to those resting on legacy or status. It's in this crucible of trust and talent that a new system will emerge, one that transcends borders, parties, and narrow identities. Your future belongs to those who transcend tribalism, who work globally but act personally. Then double down on producing value that matters. Individual freedom is nothing without results. Craft products, ideas, ventures that challenge the limits of human potential, those that create real impact, shake stagnant structures, and tear down false comforts that numb the spirit. Reject mediocrity disguised as stability. Elevate continuous self-overcoming. Every pivot, every risk, every failure is a step toward dismantling the old illusions and bringing to life markets that invest not in the status quo, but in the impossible. This is your revolution, and it demands relentless drive. Lastly, own your role in this. No one will hand you absolute freedom or a clean slate. The system isn't broken for the many. It's broken for the few who dare to change it. You are one of those few. Don't waste time lamenting what's lost. Channel your frustration into strategic moves. Be unapologetically bold and unyielding. Align your capital, your mind, and your network with the mission to reclaim democracy from corporate hands. This is about building a reality where capitalism is constructive, where power flows to ability and vision, where democracy is more than a slogan. It's a living, breathing system shaped by liberated individuals who refuse to be boxed in. The fight is raw. The stakes are your freedom, your legacy, your future. But through fierce connection, unflinching clarity, and strategic action, the chokehold can break. Now is the moment to burn away illusions and ignite a new era. The few who see this call must rise, link up, and become the force that changes the game forever. Do not let this fire die. The future demands it.